Your relationships are nothing more than a reflection of how you feel about yourself. Welcome to the Power Plan with Tashara. I am your host, author, and speaker, Tashara T.J. Robinson, and my goal here is to educate, encourage, and edify you on your life's journey. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Power Plan. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. The bell notification will alert you every time I drop a new video, and you know you don't want to miss that, right? Why not get some more education, edification, and encouragement for your journey, right? So we are going to unpack that concept of your relationships reflect what you truly feel and believe about yourself. A little background about me. I was a married stay-at-home mother of 4. I was married for 19 years, at home with our 4 beautiful children for 17 years. I am now divorced. So I'm now a single, divorced, working mother of 4. 2 kids in college, 1 in high school, and a 5-year-old. I know we'll have another video on that, okay? But moving on. Going through that transition, I learned so much about myself. Oh my goodness. The first lesson I learned was what we're going to talk about today, right? But anyway, I learned that not only are our relationships a reflection of how we truly feel about ourselves and what we believe about ourselves, but I really did a lot of self-introspection, which led me on a journey of self-discovery. Man, at this juncture, you know, they say our bodies grow new organs and new cells to where every 7 years where we have a new body. I feel that. I feel like my mind is different. It's been transformed. It's been reprogrammed. And throughout that reprogramming process, it was just so much information. I just had to write it down. I started writing in my journal. I started making these positive sayings on my social media platforms. Then I thought, I probably should write a book. I've always wanted to do that. So I did. I actually have written 2 books. The first book I wrote is Power Moms, Persevere, Overcome, Win, Empower, and Restore. Stories of 12 moms who found their power to win. Amazing opportunity to participate in this project. 12 different ladies, 12 different journeys, different education backgrounds, different family upbringing, but the result is still the same. We decided to persevere, overcome, win, empower, and restore. And my first solo project, second book, was published last year, From Pitiful to Powerful. This is a 3-step guide to acknowledge, accept, and activate your inherent power to create the life you desire. This book is on Amazon right now. I'll be sure to leave a link in the description below so that you can purchase this book. The book From Pitiful to Powerful has been the jumping point. Well, I'll take that back. One of the first lessons I had to learn and accept was the fact that, hey, I have power. I've been walking around this earth like a victim with my head down, shoulders slumped over like, well, I guess this is just how it's supposed to be. Things just kept happening to me until I was guided by my own internal source and voice that said, you're not a victim. Make a choice. Ding, 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 ding. So from that initial lesson, I came up with the moniker Powerful Ones. That's why I call you a powerful one. When you truly awaken to the fact that every moment I have a choice, every moment I have a choice, and don't ever disengage from that concept, that's why you're powerful. So my moniker, Powerful Ones, has been a very consistent thread in everything I do, from the Power Moms book to my book From Pitiful to Powerful, even now to the Power Plan. I want to just totally saturate your spirit and your brain with the fact that I always have a choice. I always have a choice. I am making this choice. I am choosing, okay? Every day, all day. Take the helm, take the reins of this power, and never, ever, ever give it away again, okay? So the Power Plan, again, was really based on this book, From Pitiful to Powerful. So on today's video, what I want to really unpack is this concept. Your relationships are nothing more than a reflection of how you feel about yourself, what you truly, deeply believe you deserve, really. So if we sit with that statement for a minute, and you were to just take an inventory of your relationships, from your dating relationships, your spouse, parents, children, co-workers, people in the community, consistent theme do you come up with? When I talk to people, what I have heard and what I've experienced myself, sometimes we have these conclusions that you may not say aloud, but you're really running that tape internally. People always treat me wrong. People always talk to me crazy. People are always trying to take advantage of me. Where does that come from? So I want us to just quickly, we're not going to stay here long, quickly uncover, where did that come from? When was the first time that I believed that being disrespected was okay? Was it from a parent? Was it from a grandparent? Was it from a cousin? When you have to answer this question for yourself. When was the first time this disrespectful behavior happened and you accepted it like, oh, okay, I guess this is what it is. And so that set up for you in your own spirit a level of expectation as far as how to be treated. Well, I guess this is love. You know, I guess people who love you, they treat you this way, even if it's poor treatment, right? So when you understand that you have been programmed to believe that this type of treatment is okay, when you understand that, you now have become aware. And man, that is the starting point of every solution, right? One must become aware that, this is an issue. This is a problem. When you get from pitiful to powerful, I have a chapter on the life cycle of inaction. And again, it all starts with a thought, affects our feelings affect our beliefs affect our actions have consequences, and that cycle starts all over again. Okay? It's just a process. It is just a way now that you are aware that, hey, I've been programmed this way. Okay? Now that you are aware that you have accepted this treatment, and now you realize I'm also choosing it now. Okay? Now, maybe years ago when you were a child and when you were asleep, unaware, it felt like, well, I have no choice. Well, you are awakened now, thanks to the power plan, right? So now you can ask yourself, is this treatment okay? Again, starting with our thoughts, think about it. Is this treatment okay? Am I okay with being disrespected in this marriage? Am I okay being disrespected in this friendship, at work, in the community? Is this okay? Now, ask yourself, how would it feel? Again, thoughts affect our feelings. How would it feel if you were to be respected in a relationship, in a marriage? How would that feel? Do you like that feeling better? Well, let that now affect your belief. You now can start programming your mind to say, you know what? I believe I do deserve to be treated well in a marriage. Okay? That belief will affect your actions. Okay? Thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and actions, right? And those actions have consequences. And you may have to shake some things up. You may have to shake some things up and say, you know what? No, I'm not going to accept that treatment anymore. Now, you are going to get some backlash, just like when you are trying to discipline a child, a toddler, or a young child who you've never disciplined before. And by discipline, I mean by setting up boundaries. No, little Johnny, you're going to go to bed tonight at 8:30. When little Johnny's used to being up till midnight, little Johnny may have a little tantrum. He may have some reaction. The same when you are now beginning to take the reins of your power and you begin to set boundaries in your relationships. You're probably going to have some backlash. Stand firm. Stand firm. Because when you finally awaken to the fact that I am choosing, I want you to just say that throughout the day. I am choosing. I am choosing to accept this behavior. When you can look at yourself in the mirror, stand flat-footed, shoulders back, and say that, now we can blame no one. You can't even blame the person who's treating you poorly, because at the end of the day, you're choosing that. And most people will probably say that, well, you're still here. That's why you got to get my first book. When you finally awaken to the fact that I always have a choice, and you can look at your relationships and ask yourself, am I okay with this treatment? What am I believing about myself where this treatment is okay? It puts the power back on you. There are no more victims here. There aren't. There are only people who are willing to accept treatment, poor or otherwise. So you get to choose today. And I am going to encourage you that you do have the power. You have the physical hardware. You got a brain. okay? And you also have been awakened to the fact that you have some software. It's just called decision-making power. You make decisions all day. Decision to go to work, wash your face, brush your teeth, take a bath, get dressed, put your makeup on, comb your hair. Those are all decisions. They're decisions based on a belief, really. I believe that if I take care of my teeth, brush them, floss them, and have mouthwash, they're going to be strong and healthy. That's a belief. You just make it so quickly, you don't even think about it. Well, the same with your relationships. Just slow the process down a little slower. I believe that I deserve this type of treatment from my husband or my wife or my children. Okay? If that's not what you truly want, back that thing up. Start with your thoughts. What are you thinking about? What are you feeling? What are you believing? And therefore, you'll understand how it's affecting your actions and therefore these consequences. So your relationships are really a reflection of what you truly believe and feel about yourself. Is that what you like? If not, it's okay. We have power. You can change it. So I appreciate your attention today on today's video for the power plan. And every day, if you could start your day, I am choosing. I'm choosing to be grateful. I'm choosing to be happy. I'm choosing to be healthy. I am choosing to allow this treatment from these people in my life. Watch how your power becomes engaged and activated even now. So I appreciate your attention, and I wish you nothing more than a powerfully productive day. And like I always like to end every video, remember, you are as powerful as you choose to be.